is up, Day Gang? What is up, Day Squad? I know it's been a minute since I posted on here. It's been like some months, maybe 8 months, maybe. But I'm kind of sick right now, so just bear with me. As y'all can tell by the title, that I'm gonna be doing how my 9th grade year is going so far. So now I'm gonna be using, like, I'm not gonna use their real names or none of that. I'm gonna be using like cover up names and stuff like that. First day of school, well, my actual first day of school, cause I missed like, I didn't go to school until Wednesday, so I missed 2 days of school before I actually started school. So yeah, so my first day there. So yeah, so goddamn, my first day there, it was cool or whatever. We had this little thing where we had to go in the auditorium, and that's when I saw my little girlfriend that I had at the time. We're gonna name her Bankwikwi. So Bankwikwi, me and Bankwikwi was together at the time. So then I saw her and she just keep looking at me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to her after this little presentation like that the school had going on. And so goddamn,
Your cousin ain't a blunt, nigga. Bozo, bitch, are you dumb? Dum 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 dum. Stupid, bitch, I'm the cannon with this drum. Pull up and send me no little pump. No escape. We going dumb dum.
after that, I saw Bankwikwi. So because Bankwikwi, I guess she didn't want to talk to me or whatever. So I walked up to her and was like, hey. And so I tried to give her a hug, but she wanted to give me a handshake. So I was like, oh, Bankwikwi, I'm trying to act different in front of her friend. We're going to name the friend. We're going to name the friend Quaya.
Cousin ain't a blunt, nigga. Bozo, bitch, are you dumb? Dum dum. Stupid, bitch, I'm the.
Hell to the no. Listen.
We gonna name the friend Quaya. I'm sorry, my stepdad was coming. So yeah, we gonna name my friend Quaya. So yeah, Quaya was standing right there, and so I just went along with the handshake or whatever. So, cause I didn't want to make a big scene or whatever. So yeah, so I didn't see Bankwikwi the rest of the day or whatever until I didn't even see her dismissal. So then we just go skip. A couple days later, me and Bankwikwi broke up, and yeah, we broke up. We broke up because I knew she was cheating,
Nigga, what the fuck?
but she didn't want to admit it. So we had this little talk or whatever, and was like, we basically decided to break up and stuff like that. So it was this girl. I'm gonna name the girl. We're gonna name the girl Angel. So the other girl name was Angel or whatever. She was a stud, dyke, whatever you want to call her. Her name was Angel or whatever. She was a little cool, stuff like that. So, goddamn, Angel came along, messed up the whole relationship. But, so we go skip to where I started messing with somebody else. So yeah, we ain't gonna skip. So yeah, me and Bankwikwi stopped messing around with each other. And so then that's when, a couple months later, it was like, I'm gonna give the exact date. It was October 19th. That's when we're gonna name her Wendy. So that's when October 19th, Wendy slid up on my thing. It was like, oh, you single? So I was like, yeah, me and my girlfriend just broke up instead of the third. And she ain't believe me, so I had to send her screenshots. So goddamn, me and Wendy started talking or whatever. October 19th, me and Wendy started talking or whatever. So then, this was on a Thursday. October 19th was on a Thursday. So me and Wendy started talking on that Thursday. And so then, that's when the next day or whatever, I saw Wendy or whatever. Me and Wendy was talking over the night. We was playing games and stuff like that. We was playing iMessage games and stuff like that. So we was like, oh, if you lose this, you know how to play the game. Like, if you lose this, then you gotta do this, then you gotta do this, that, and that. We was playing it. So that's how everything really got started. That's how everything got started. So then, excuse me, I'm sick. So then that's when goddamn, the next day I see Wendy or whatever. I was like, oh, the night before that, I was like, oh, well, you gotta give me a hug tomorrow, just like I'm back. And so she was like, no, you're not getting no hug and stuff like that. So then, I just had was with my sickness, so yeah. So then I see Wendy next day. And I didn't know I was standing with like her crew or whatever, so I'm standing there talking to, we're gonna name her Nene and Anna. Nene and Anna. I was standing there with Nene and Anna, and there was a couple other people that we was around. So yeah, I'm standing there with them, and I see Wendy coming up. So I'm like, I walked up to Wendy, and she tried to dodge me or whatever, but she couldn't dodge me, so she finally gave me a hug. So we're like, okay. So then me and Wendy walk over there with Nene and Anna. So, yeah, me and Wendy would walk over there with Nene and Anna, and we was just standing there talking, whatever. That's when Wendy started feeling on my thigh, whatever. So then that's when Nene was like, bruh, stop, you making her feel uncomfortable. And I just started smiling and stuff like that. So then that's when we went in the cafeteria. We decided to go to the cafeteria because it was cold. It was kind of cold, but it was cold. So yeah, we went over there. Yeah, we went over there. We went in the cafeteria. We went and sat down. It was only 3 seats or whatever. So then that's when all 3 of them sat down or whatever. And then that's when Wendy was like, oh, you can sit on my lap. So I was like, no, I'm going to sit over here. Only reason I didn't want to do that, I was going to do it, but I was on my period at the time. So I ain't want to, I ain't want none of that stuff to happen. So, done. That's it. So when I started seeing Wendy in between the box and stuff, we hug and stuff like that. So then at the end of that day or whatever, she started texting and stuff like that. She started talking stuff, when you talk stuff, you like, shut the fuck up, make me. That's what happened. So that happened or whatever, and goddamn, that happened. She was like, make me. So I was like, okay. So then we coming out. It's a gate, and then it was Wendy, Nene, and Anna was standing right there when I came through the gate or whatever. So I'm okay. So I walked past. I looked at her and smiled, and I walked past her. So then she was like, oh, that's what I thought. So I was like, hold on, and I walked her back around and went towards her and stuff like that. So then that's when that's when me and I grabbed Wendy away from Nene and Anna. I ain't really mean to, but it just ended up happening or whatever. So yeah, I grabbed Wendy. So then me and Wendy walking together. I got my arm around her, stuff like that. She got her arms around me. So then we walking. She walking me to my bus and shit like that. So then that's when she was like, I thought you was gonna make me shut up. So yeah, I started doing this to her or whatever. I was puckering her lips up and stuff like that. So then she shut up. Like, she shut up. So then I kissed her or whatever. And she was like, if you wanted to kiss, she could have said that. And so then that's when we got to my bus or whatever. And she was like, I wanted to kiss. So then we kissed. We left it at that. And stuff like that. So then that's when we left it at that. She texted me. We started texting and stuff like that. After that, we're gonna leave it at that. The next day, it's a Saturday and stuff like that. We're gonna skip past the weekends. We're gonna skip a couple of parts. We're gonna skip to the day where we was supposedly actually start going out. It was November 2nd. November 2nd is when we started actually officially going out. And before then, like, it was like 3-4 days earlier than November 2nd. This girl named, we gonna call her Flappy. So, me and Flappy or whatever, me and Flappy started messing around with each other, but it was only for like 2 days. So, but at that time, me and Wendy had got into it. We had got in an argument and stuff like that. So I was like, I lose interest so fast. I lose interest fast. So I'm like, oh, fuck it. Move on to the next.
You ain't shit.
Like, fuck it. I'm finna fuck with somebody else. So, but at the same time, I still wanted to fuck with Wendy. So I kept Wendy around. So that's when I saw Flappy. Me and Flappy was like, she was basically telling me how it was a day when we had opposite day. Everybody just like stood and stuff like that. So me and Flappy, the day after that day, that's when Flappy texted me and was like, oh, she had a crush on me and this, that, and the third. She had a crush on me and this, that, and the third. So that's when that's when the next day Flappy saw me or whatever. I was finna kiss Flappy or whatever, but then I saw Wendy come around, so I was like, oh snap, I gotta go. So they said I was messing with them at the same time, so then that's when I went with Flappy and I kissed Flappy. So then, now we finna skip to actually November 2nd. November 2nd, when we actually started going out, Flappy and Wendy had the same first block, I think. Second block, they had the same second block. Yeah, her and Flappy had the same second block. So then that's when Flappy or whatever, Flappy showed the messages and stuff, everything to Wendy. Damn! That's what the big thing happened between me and Flappy. Like me and Wendy. Me and Wendy was only going out for a couple of hours, like we was all happy and stuff like that until that happened. So I guess her whole point was to go in a relationship or whatever. So she got what she wanted. So that thing, that's when she texted me talking about some, oh, we done, I don't want to be with you anymore, this, that, and the third, all that. So I'm like, why? And then she was like, I saw the message between you and Flappy. Yeah, I'm gonna say me and Flappy and stuff like that. So then that's when that all happened and stuff like that. So then I'm like, Flappy, why is you in me and Wendy relationship when you in a whole lot of relationship? We're gonna name her Jackie. So you in a whole little relationship with Jackie or whatever, but you was still trying to mess with me. Like, it don't make no sense or whatever. Like, her and Jackie started dating the same day me and Flappy did. I meant me and Wendy did. So she messed up my relationship, so I made her. I being petty, I messed up hers. So that same day, we're gonna name her Flappy, Jackie, and we're gonna name the other two people. We're gonna name them Ruby, and we're gonna name them Keisha. So it was her, Jackie, Ruby, and Keisha. They was all four together. They were skipping. So that was the same thing. I got skipping. So me, I was laughing at the shit. Because none of them like me. So I laughed at it. They ain't got me. That's when goddamn me and freaking wait, up there. Okay, that's when me, I didn't really worry about it or whatever. I just left it alone. So goddamn, I left it at that. Didn't really care. So then we gonna skip to when me and Wendy started back fucking with each other. When me and Wendy started fucking with each other, excuse me, it was all good. Like everything was going good. Like I was catching feelings, but like I was liking her more and more and more. So like I'll write her paragraphs, stuff like that. She'll write me paragraphs and stuff like that. So we gonna skip to where the day, I forgot the day, but I know what happened. So me and Wendy, it was after school, whatever. We had been broken up and stuff like that. Like we had left each other alone and stuff like that. So I started messing around with other people and stuff like that. So no, that's wrong. So it was this one day. I was after school and everything, and she was like, "Khadijah, I gotta tell you something." And I was like, "Yeah." And so Wendy was like, basically like that. She really didn't really like me and stuff like that, and that her heart belonged to somebody else and all that stuff. That day, I was sad. Like I ain't never go cap. I was sad and all that, and so yeah, I was sad and all that. So then that's when it was a couple days later, whatever. I went to my cousin's house. We gonna name my cousin. We're gonna name her Xaviana. Yeah, we're gonna name her Xaviana. So, Xaviana. I just swallowed the seed. So, yeah, Xaviana. I'm at my cousin Xaviana's house. And so, Xaviana, I didn't know that Xaviana was getting her hair done by Wendy. And I knew Wendy did hair, but I didn't know she was getting her hair done and stuff like that. So I'm sitting here on the phone or whatever. Wait, no, I wasn't on the phone. I was just looking out the window and stuff like that. I was surprised I didn't see Wendy coming in. And so that's when she walked in or whatever. And I heard her holding the voice. So I turned around and it's Wendy. So I'm like, oh shit. Goddamn. Yeah. I'm like, oh snap, goddamn. Woo. Lord Jesus Christ. Is that the third? So goddamn. Wendy sits down. My cousin Xaviana was like, she gotta go get her hair, so she get her there. So which is me and Xaviana in my cousin room or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and sit and quiet and stuff like that. So I get on the phone. We just gonna call her Ray. So I get on the phone with Ray and I'm like, oh, I gotta take your tea because that's my tea buddy. We be having code names and everything. So especially that day we have used code names. So we sitting there using code names. So Wendy decided to talk and was like, you don't have to use code names. I want to know the tea. So, god dang, so yeah, we started using code names. We was telling tea and stuff like that. So then that's when Wendy texted me. Out of nowhere, I get a text from an unknown number, and it was like close the room, hang up and close the door. So I'm like, oh, we finna talk that time, cause I was gonna get tired being on the phone with Ray. So I'm like, okay, by time. So then I'm thinking we finna talk. So I hang up. I was like, hold on, I gotta call you back, and I raised my eyebrows so she'll know there's something going on. So that means that's the code of like something that happened. So that's when she was like, okay. So then I hung up and closed it up. When I turn back around, she getting up, she taking off her jacket and stuff like that. So that's when she was like, she came up and hugged me and was like, I'm high and I'm horny as fuck. So she was like, I'm high and horny as fuck, so give me some pussy. So then I was like, no, Wendy, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. This is my cousin's house. I'm not gonna do this. So then she was like, bro, come on. Don't nobody gotta know the door is closed and all this stuff. I'm like, Wendy, no. I'm not gonna do this. Wendy, no. Wendy, no. Wendy, no. And that's when she started back. She started back with slime. Bro, come on. So that's when Wendy got on her knees, started trying to pull down my pants. Was like, and so she was like, bro, could he just come on, bro? I'm horny as fuck. And I'm like, nah, like, she almost pulled my pants out, like, she almost did. And so then that's when, goddamn, she finally stopped or whatever. So then we gonna name this other girl, we gonna name her D. So it was, D had lived with my cousin Xavier Labor, so that's when I had texted D and was like, oh, Wendy over here and stuff like that, because she had told me to text her when she over there. So I'm like, okay, Wendy over here. So then that's when she had texted, that's when D had texted Wendy, was like, you in my neighborhood. She was like, she had talked to me, started talking to me. It was like, D live in this neighborhood. I was like, yeah, most of everybody that go to G live in this neighborhood. And so then she was like, oh snap, I've got this neighborhood, stuff like that. So we went outside, and then she automatically was like, bro, D, let me tell you, Khadijah ain't want to give me no pussy, but she ain't let me fuck. And I'm like, cause me and my cousin room, this and that, this ain't household, this and this household, stuff like that. So we go through the day. That day was quite interesting, because she kept flirting with me while she was doing my cousin hair and stuff like that. So then that's when she wanted to tell my cousin something or whatever. So then that's when basically my cousin had told me what she said. So then basically when it was like that, she might have told me that she stopped liking me, but she never stopped liking me. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So then we get close to Christmas time and all that stuff. A couple days before Christmas or whatever. A couple days before Christmas, that's when I had, no, before Christmas break, Wendy, I was walking or whatever, and Wendy had started following me while I was walking to my bus or whatever. So I was like, oh, I'm finna go hang around with other people so she can stop following me. And she really never stopped following me. So then that's when every time I see her, I look at her and she's looking at me. So then that's when I was like, where my girlfriend and this and that. And so it really wasn't my girlfriend, it was my play girlfriend. So I see my play girlfriend, I'm like, oh, there she go. It's that third. I start walking with her, and I start walking to her bus and stuff like that. So that's when I texted Wendy, was like, you okay? She was like, yeah, why? I was like, because you looked like you had something to say to me and stuff like that. So then that's when she was like, yeah, I had wanted to tell you something, but you got a girlfriend. I was like, I don't got no girlfriend, that's my play girlfriend and stuff like that. So then that's when she was like, oh, well, I still like you and all that stuff. So that's when we started back talking. After that, everything was going good. Like, I'm telling you, no breakups in between. Everything was going good, like completely straight. And then that's when it came around. A little bit after Christmas days, we had came back from Christmas break and stuff like that. The same day we had first came back from Christmas break is the same day that some stuff had happened with her, and basically she had got kicked out of her house and stuff like that. So that's when sooner or later after that, freaking Nene had became my best friend. Well, Nene been my best friend. Like, she been my best friend. And it's funny because Nene and Anna is sisters. They're sisters, and Nene is my best friend, and Anna is Wendy's best friend. So that's when she had sort of like had moved in with me and stuff like that. So my whole ninth grade year, I mean not my whole, the rest of my, like, at that time my ninth grade year was going good, all that stuff and stuff like that. Like, it was the best and all that. She was living with me, so I'm like, oh, I got a girlfriend that lives with me. We finna be teed the fuck up, fucking at night type shit. Like, we make up, then break up, then make up again. That's how the fuck it was. So yeah, she started moving in with me and stuff like that. So then that's when sooner or later she had got set up and she ended up leaving.
There's a storm. Yeah. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you now. I wanna be more than a friend of you now. When they ask, I mention my baby girl in the interviews now. And I don't bring the problems from the 90s and the 2000s. There's no reason to have a friend or two now. Cause the kid's ready to tell you how he feel in a few vows. Maybe I speak in general.
That was the video or whatever. And so yeah, that was me and my girlfriend, or my girlfriend at the time or whatever. Like, I ain't gonna say I had loved her, because I mean, I still do. I mean, once you love somebody, you really can't really stop loving them. So yeah, sooner or later, I started missing her like a few days after we broke up, and I ended up making this video. I still love her and stuff like that, but I still support her what she do. We might not talk or whatever, but it's still like, she might not like me because some stuff I did that's gonna come up later on in the story of my ninth grade year. And so yeah, I mean, if she texts me, I'm gonna text her back. Like, well, every once in a while I start missing her, but then I be like, nah, that's not gonna happen again. And then that's when sooner or later I realized that if it's meant to be, it's gonna be. And that's with every relationship. That's in general. And I realized that, like, well, not realized, I sometimes do be wanting to check up on her, be like, oh, are you good, this, that, and that, third, just have a cool conversation. But we can never have a conversation. Like, we can't have a conversation anymore. Like, even in a few days after she got a boyfriend or whatever, I would, like, check up on her and stuff like that. But, like, it would be like, I text her, she texts me, I text her, she texts me, I text her, no text back. End of the day. Boom, it's the end of the conversation, basically. And so yeah, that was the end of the day. So then, sooner or later, it was February 9th when me and Wendy broke up. So that was the end of me and Wendy. And so, that same day, I got a whole nother girlfriend. And I'm not gonna really bring her up because she's not really relevant to the story. Because she really wasn't part of my ninth grade year. So yeah. Oh snap. So yeah, me and Wendy broke up. And so then I got a whole nother girlfriend. We broke up. I started being a whole pimp. I skipped some parts in this story, but I'm gonna edit it. So yeah, I started being a whole pimp, started having hoes. It was me and my sis. We gonna call her, we just gonna use her nickname, Faye. So me and Faye, we pimping together. That's my sis. Like, we like this, like, close type, ain't no breaking up type. So yeah, they say that some of these people say they got an unbreakable bond with Faye, but little do y'all know, y'all really don't. The unbreakable bond is with me and her, period. None of y'all, none of the rest of y'all is really lastable, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna skip past that. And so yeah, so then a couple days later, I get a text from Wendy talking about some, we gonna name this girl Laquita. We gonna name her. She was like, oh, you dead wrong on my mama, you done, you exposed Laquita, like you said her news, this, that, or that. So I'm like, what are you talking about? I ain't exposed Laquita. I ain't got no reason to expose Laquita, this, and the third. So then that's when Laquita girlfriend texted me. It was like, you hacked Wendy's Snapchat, right? Oh, let me see. I hacked her Snapchat, I hacked her Instagram, and I hacked her email. I did all that. So yeah, because she had pissed me off, like really pissed me off to a max. So then that's when she was like, oh, you hacked her Snapchat. And I was like, yeah, the first time. She was like, we're just gonna skip that part because that's really not relevant. So then so she wanted to come to me at the bullshit, with the bullshit. I was already fed up with some shit. So then she fed me up, like really fed me up, and she pissed me off. So then basically I had sent Wendy traps or whatever that I got her from her Snapchat, and I sent it to this page called Traps for Sale. And so yeah, they exposed her, whatever, whoever on the page exposed her, stuff like that. And god dang, she texted my cousin, was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck your cousin up, this, that. So I'm like, okay. So then I get her number from Faye. And so Faye gave me her number, because I called Faye and was like, oh, give me her number, give me Wendy's number, stuff like that, because I'm like, I'm ready to fight at this point. Like, so then she was like, bro, what you want? I called her. Finally she answered. So she was like, bro, what you want? I was like, so you talking about you gonna fuck me up? And she was like, bro, did you expose me? Yes or no? I was like, yeah. She was like, bro, see, look, you always lie. I'm like, I didn't. I said I exposed you. So, what's up? And so then that's when she got mad. Was like, she started yelling to my son, Mom, oh God, we gotta go right now. Like, oh my God. She was basically getting mad. She turned into a goddamn hook. So yeah, she got mad and stuff like that. So then that's when, goddamn, so that's what goddamn. So that's when they was so called for the pull up. We sent them an address and everything. So then I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, Janine told me she finna pull up, so I'm gonna get them find that. She was like, my mom was like, okay, well, I'm finna call her mama and tell her if she wanna pull up, then hurry up and pull up now, cause I will be there instead of third. So then I guess my mama did it or whatever, and Wendy was like, oh, we on the way, driving. So then that's when my mom calls back. It was like, she was like, oh, I almost said her name. She was like, Wendy lying. Wendy mama called the police. They still in Fairmont County, all that. So we like, I'm sitting there. We got on FaceTime. My cousin is braiding my hair done. Like, we read like that day. We had the whole gang with that. The whole gang at the house. So, god dang, everybody ready to fight. So the Thursday, that's when god dang. Yeah, that's when goddamn. Basically, she called the police, but I don't really think she called the police, because the police never showed up to my house or nothing like that. So yeah, goddamn. So, yeah, that happened. That was the end of me and Wendy. So then after that, I started fucking with this girl, the girl Keisha. I started fucking with Keisha. So I'm like, me and Keisha been fucking with each other. Like, I'm her first love and stuff like that. So me and Keisha started fucking with each other.
Said I wanna be fluent in your love language, learning your love language. I know I don't speak your language, but I wanna know more, baby. Fluent in your love language, learning your love language. I know I don't speak your language, but I wanna know more, baby.
At the same time, I was fucking with some other people. So like my main focus wasn't on her. But some lady got to her or whatever, and we just started fucking around, all that. And yeah, and now we coming to now. where me and Keisha is together. I was just with Keisha yesterday or whatever. So yeah, my grades, my grades are sleeping and shit like that. It's a bluebird. Okay, go again. But yeah, so me and Keisha together, happy with my life. Ain't no drama. My best friend. Together till the very end. So yeah, I'ma post like pictures or whatever of like the time periods, because I remember the day of what I wore on that day and all that stuff. So yeah, hope y'all give this like a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But we out this joint over there. But let me get in this light though right quick. Let me get in this light. So yo, we out these biatch.